So this is not an off-the-peg solution. You go to a shop and say, I want one of these.
No.
You, because Uncle Laurie was such a inventor, so you designed and built this.
Yeah. It's 300.
Which was halfway between here and here, which is what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know.
Don't tell me farming.
You got to have some victories.
I know. So it's basically halfway between here and here is 300.
This.
I don't want to cut this.
That's 2 inch.
Yeah.
That's 1.5 inches. Your output's
I can't get everything right for you.
So that's not going to
I've got to leave something for you.
So just use the 1 inch and deal with it.
You're happy with the 1 inch?
Just do it with the 1 inch.
Yes, we're happy with the
Then
1
it'll
inch.
take. It's a
I know.
It'll take 2 minutes to do your water.
Well, I'd say yes to the 1 inch, but whose idea was to do more?
I don't recall. I'm taking the 5th. Can you just, when the thing starts, if I can just get thumbs up, the kids are out of the way. Jack, you want me to start cutting those bags?
No, we'll just get this shuttle on. So can you bring this box?
Yep. Are you going to 300 here, or what are you going
Yeah, can you see the 300 mark?
Yeah. Okay.
Take your time, get a bit more.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, you got to do your balance off when she's tipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to push that throttle forwards. Yeah, well, I fiddled with the kill switch to try and stop it from doing it. Ready?
Yeah.
The hand throttle's seized.
Oh.
How's that? We're good. About a year ago, I sprayed CRC into it to move it. I'll need to keep 100 litres to wash down the conch once I've poured it in.
Are you good?
But there's a lever just next to the seat, like a park brake, but just pull that up, please. I'll yell at you. No, in from the back. Yep, be careful of that. Now the lever near your right foot. Yep, pull that back. If you video over the top, you'll see every time I'm trying to hit him.
I know.
Oh, yeah!
I'll get this one. Can I go through there?
No, I wouldn't go around.
I'm not going to get through that. Okay, we're going to give it a go. Right, we made it, Jess.
I'm not riding you.
Away we go.
That was a blend?
Yes.
Yeah. So he can put quite a bit in that
Without
because we
adding more
put
water.
and if you have a look at our concrete down there,
Yeah.
it's good. The colour is, so we can put a fair bit in there.
Yeah, do a full batch on this.
Yeah, we'll do a full batch, and then we got a full batch. Will mean if we do another full batch, we'll finish
We
it.
did 2.5 last night.
Yeah.
3.5. Yeah, we'll finish that.
Go, put him that way, Jack.
So I don't want to make them feel bad about it, but there's room for improvement. That's all I'm saying.
So with I think I said it yesterday, with this now, go down, do your turnaround, it's your mixing time, like the transport time when the trucks go out.
Yep.
And then you come back and you're online and you minimise your downtime.
Do you need a new blade?
Oh, I reckon bloke like you could cut them out like that.
I reckon a bloke like me could. Right, I've got my safety glasses.
All right, well just let me get it ready for you. Jack, you're going to have to go. We've got to get into there. So, just go
On an angle. So,
He's going to come back onto this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
why aren't we just going out like perpendicular to the road?
Because that's as far as it comes around.
Okay.
Give him the big measure, Ant, like this.
How far are you trying to
Yeah,
get
yeah, we're going into there. Keep it coming in as we come.
to? And just
Keep
hold
him
on a
coming.
sec. How much?
He's got about 150.
150. Yeah. It's okay. I'm just going to pull it this way, Jess.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this far. Jack! You're going to be doing this all day.
You right to turn it?
Yeah.
Well, that's it, Jack. Do you need more in this? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I'm going to give her a bump. You'll have to get on the bump. It's going to pour out.
Yeah, that extra weight at the back.
It gets it out. Yeah. I wonder if I can get some melon into it.
More? What do you need?
Yeah, more. About the same amount, if not a little bit more, of the not red.
Got it.
So we get that patty melon, and we go, but you can't have it, like, it's no good without sauce.
No, because they won't have any. But if we cut a bit up, we'll get it. I'll cut some and I'll hand some to Jasmine and a bit, and we just, make sure we get a bit chewed out of it. And then join a bit,
Then tell them it's currant bush.
Yeah, well, you can.
Not Patrick. No, that's
Patrick shouldn't have fallen for it. Gosh, he'd eaten enough of the patty melons.
He was very upset that he fell.
Yeah.
There was genuinely a currant bush.
Yeah.
And I've gone, oh yeah, this currant bush has got little berries. And he's gone, oh, is that one of them there? And I've,
Yeah.
and it was one growing up in the middle of it.
Oh.
And he's gone, oh gosh, you could live off these. And then he's, I wasn't even planning on doing it till
Yeah, but when the opportunity, when the door's open, goes through. Especially if they open it wide.
Did you put red in there?
Yeah, I put red. I got a scoop of red.
No,
You said a little red.
I said no red.
You said a little red.
No red.
Okay. Well,
You've got red now.
this is red.
That's not red.
That is red.
That's red.
I put a bit.
Not red.
I put only this, and you wanted not red.
Not red.
But you said a little bit.
No. Same amount, if not more. No red.
Okay. What do you want me to do? I can dump it.
He just sees a younger version of himself.
Too much red.
No. We just let that go for a little while. She'll get there eventually. You're gonna need your fly mask off there.
Your fly mask off.
Yeah.
What's happening? What, looking in there?
No.
Where's my hat?
No, you'll be right. You just pull your little.
They're fiddly to get all the seeds out, but gosh, they're good.
What are you doing with that?
Eating it.
Enjoy. What is it?
Melon. Currant bush, they call it.
Currant.
Currant bush.
As in the current versus the past.
No. Currant, like, you know, black currant.
Oh.
Like, it's, a native melon up here.
Yeah.
It's a bit like...
That doesn't sound good, Jack.
what's he doing?
I don't know.
Oh, let's let go of the wheel. Just turn her off! Okay, we'll sort that out in a second. We've got to get that to come out.
We'll get it in a second, Jack.
It's not going to go anywhere for a moment. Some people like it, some don't.
What does it taste like?
It's like what do you call them, sweet and sours? You know the...
Yeah.
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 Do you want to try it?
It smells
Well, I will try it after somebody else, just so I know that you blokes aren't poisoning me.
just like a cucumber ant. Just like
There you go.
cucumber.
Rightio. Hang on,
It
stand
is
by.
just like cucumber.
Oh, yeah, I like cucumber. Oh. I am going back to the city. I am leaving this godforsaken place. It's not that I don't love printing, it's that I just don't like the people here.
Just one bit of water. I'd suggest you try some of that. Don't worry, we took it just so that you can try.
I am willing to do horrible things to myself just to get you.
Yeah. Now we've sorted out this other problem.
Righto. Anyhow, it's been a good stay at Prenty, but I'm heading back to the city. Au revoir. See you later. Job's done.
Fry bar up. We should run on.
Pry bar and just run on that till we get off, and then. Gosh, that stuff tastes. Sorry?
Every time we do it,
Yeah.
they go for the biggest. It's a lot of faith.
We're just good salespeople.
This is what normal people eat.
Has Ant got one?
I'm
No, he's
trying
got
to get the taste out of my mouth.
Oh, look at that tire. We did overload it.
Yeah.
That, well, not cucumber from where I'm from. Oh my God, that is brutal. Oh, did they really eat it?
Yeah. That's why we need the. It's also not native.
No, not
You wouldn't think so.
It's not native.
Right. What is it?
Paddy melon.
Paddy melon. There you go. Yeah.
You've got to ask Pack about the wild melon.
got a sense of flavour back?
I do.
He's recovered.
I've recovered.
He's ready for the next round.
Well, physically, emotionally, probably not.
There's two ways we could have done this. We could have told him that it keeps the flies off you if you rub it on your face. He would have believed that.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Right, okay.
These are what would I say, the platforms of the containers for our local area network. So the idea here is previously, which was the intention, was to have monitoring and so forth of the yards at each of the water points. So because we need, there was already a windmill there, or a mill as they call it, we connected our monitoring device and all of our internet and so forth, right? Now that's in a fixed position because you can't move a windmill. These ones here are separate to the well. So these can be, we've built and designed these so they can be moved anywhere where we would like to monitor. So we can change the angle and not be fixed to the well. So these ones here we can pick up and we can move them anywhere. So we built 7, and the big change here is we've industrialised the process. So we do all the build here. We do all the boxes and the electronics and so forth here, next to all the power tools and all the equipment. And then on Monday morning or Tuesday now, because these will take 48 hours to dry, then we'll finish off the assemblies. So we take 4 out at a time and we deploy them, bang, 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 bang. So that's, of course, more efficient, and we check that they're working here before we go. So these are mobile communication platforms.
Oh, good day, Ant. How you going?
Hello.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you for the refreshments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have some more later.
Good to know. I know that this is a tractor on your left, and this is a cement mixer on my right.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first saw this tractor, I thought it was part of the graveyard. But Jack said, no, you just go in there and turn it on. I said, certainly not. Anyhow, he goes in there and turns it on. It works straight away. Why is this such a good tractor?
Okay, well, this machine, as you can see here, the name is a Countryman 6. And they ran from the late 1950s through into 1960s. In mid-1960s, these turned into the 354, and then later they turned into the C100.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my reference.
And
Yep.
the big thing about them was that they had a solid chassis all the way through.
Okay, why
So-
is that important?
Well, a lot of the European tractors were built with the engine holding the gearbox, holding the back end. So they didn't have that. They were like a modern day car.
Like modular.
Yeah, they just all bolted together. But if you had a problem, you had to split them, and whereas these you could pull the gearbox out, or you could do
Because there
whatever.
was a frame, there was like a frame the whole
Here's
way.
your frame here. These were made in Welshpool in Perth. So
Really?
these are a fully fledged Western Australian tractor, and so they got Perkins motor in them, Chamberlain gearbox, Chamberlain back end. And another big thing about them was they have a live PTO, meaning that you
Power
don't...
takeoff.
Yeah, power takeoff. Yeah. So you can pull them in and out that lever. You don't... where that was a great thing was you could leave the machine running behind without worrying about whether this was in or out of gear.
Welshpool.
Welshpool in Perth.
In Perth.
Yeah.
And are they still there?
No. They were between Mill and Feed and the railway line
Oh yeah, I know.
on the north side of the road of Welshpool
Yeah,
Road.
because everyone who drives from Perth out to the airport along Leach Highway, they would see that mill and feed big thing there.
Yep.
So this is where they used to make
Yeah,
it.
just north and a little bit west of there.
Yeah, right.
Then the next big thing was the fuel tanks typically on tractors were in this position. What Chamberlain did was move them to the back here, and then you used to enter from here. So they moved the fuel tank to the back at the back here, and they had a 50-gallon fuel tank which let you work for a 12-hour shift with ease. And this is your PTO here, Ant.
Yeah.
So as you know, you can couple on your implements. And there's your lever up next to the seat there for pulling it in and out.
Hang on. So just stay there.
Oh.
But you're saying that in the old days, in the 60s or before, to get into a tractor, you'd come in from the back.
From the back, yeah.
But isn't that, with the PTO spinning around there, isn't that a bit...
Well, don't forget, it was in the 60s.
60s, yeah, fair enough.
This was, we were brought up with
Yep.
with stuff like, this was what I was brought up with.
Yep.
And you were astutely aware of everything that was
moving,
spinning and going and happening.
What was dangerous and what to do. Yep. Okay.
And so you used to come in from behind. It's my understanding, but John Deere took over Chamberlain, and it was all
John Deere, the same as John Deere.
John Deere, yeah, John Deere. John Deere.
Yep.
They took over, bought Chamberlain out, and it was all to do with the live, what we call a live PTO.
That was the IP they loved.
Yeah, they loved that. It was just, well, it was revolutionary, because if you had a harvester and you had to change your gear, then as soon as you whacked your clutch in to change your gear, the header stopped. So it was a real pain in the butt. So that's our tractor.
Okay.
And the evolution of them.
So they're no longer, so Countrymen are of no more?
Chamberlain, no more. They were taken over by John Deere.
Got it. And Countryman is the version, one of the models of Chamberlain's tractors.
They used to have two models, one around about 60 horsepower and one about 100 horsepower.
What's this?
This is a 90 horsepower. And they
That's
bumped
not
the next
60
one.
or 100.
Yeah, I know, but that's how that's how we thought about them.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you thought about them as 60 and 100.
Yeah,
but
60
this
and
is
100.
actually 90.
Yeah, this is actually 90.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what do you call this tractor? You got a name for it out here or not? You don't have a name for the tractor?
No.
After all that history
Look, the Countryman.
and everything, and you don't have a name for it?
Well,
I think that's rude.
If you say Countryman, it's a holding it.
Oh, you want to honour. You want to honour the name.
Yeah, you tell me anything else that's got its original name.
Good recovery, Tim. Listen, I'm bored with the tractor. Let's move on.
Okay.
So you did, when you bought the property, when you took over the property, but did you know it was there, or did you just find it?
No, we knew it was there.
Because if you've got 1 million acres, there could be some stuff that you just go, oh.
Yeah, it was up there. It was parked up there because of a job it was doing.
Yep.
And then when it was ready to come home, poured the diesel in.
Yeah.
And these old girls, because there's no electronics in them, all you got to do is make sure the off wire's pushed in, and you can bump start them. So you just,
the good thing about this is if you're trying to, like I am, trying to learn like basic mechanics, you can see everything, can't you?
Yeah. This mixer came about because of the big bunker that Dad built in the 70s, big silage bunker in the 70s.
Where?
At Wageham, when we had the property at Wageham.
Maryland's, out on Peaceful Road.
That's right, And Maryland too, it was named. Ballaghan is the name of it
I just want everyone to know that when we were in those sort of places, the sort of hijinks that you see here is nothing compared to the bastardisation that used to go on to me when I was a kid. I just want that clear. I just want that out there.
Well,
I am damaged goods from my cousins.
At our tender age, we were given responsibility to sort of make sure he didn't go completely off the rails. And we did a fair sort of a job.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
Yes, you've got to give credit where credit is due.
I'm still recovering. Rightio, let's get on with the...
Hang on, don't go too far.
So this is not an off-the-peg solution. You go to a shop and say, I want one of these.
No.
You, because Uncle Laurie was such a inventor, so you designed and built this...
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a Toyota 7-ton, the red model old Toyota 7-ton truck.
Yeah.
It's a gearbox out of one of them.
Okay.
And the big thing with the gearbox, you've got forward and reverse, which gives you forward and reverse for your here. We just got two sprockets pillow mounted up here.
Yeah.
With our big sprocket here, which gives the reduction to give us down to the speed here.
Yeah.
And the way we worked out our speed was we spun the front over and counted how many revs were coming out the back, and then worked out how many revs we wanted this to do, so how many we had to slow it down. So you just count the teeth of the big one and the little one and put them into the big one, and that tells you how much your reduction is going to be.
Right. Well, you're doing this on an abacus.
Yeah. Big board for designing, and it was called a concrete floor. And we had some white chalk, and she'd all get laid out on the white floor.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
And that's how she goes. And this chassis, I can't remember what the chassis is off, but the old chassis But the back axle is a Leyland axle. I can't give you date or mind on the Leyland axle.
And the bucket is just the bucket you got from a cementing person.
And they had a spare one of these, so we got it.
Okay.
So we hung on to that for doing it.
Okay.
And then if we come to the back, you got your trunnion wheels.
What are they?
These are your wheels back here.
What do you say?
Trunnion.
Okay.
So this one's worn down a little bit. We've had a little, but these, again, keeping with the theme of Chamberlain,
Yeah.
these are the front wheels off the 9G Chamberlain. That's one of these off the 9D Chamberlain, and it's just been turned, put in a lathe and turned, so it was down to the right size to be the roller.
So you did the lathing of the...
No, we didn't do it. We took it into
a machinist.
in Wagen.
Okay.
And then the rest is just fabricated chute into it.
When was this christened? What year did you say was this operational?
I think we ran this in the late 70s.
Late 70s. So
late
70,
70s.
let's just say 78.
Yeah, so
78, 88, 98, 2008, 2018. So this thing's been running for 55 years. No, that can't be right. It's not for 45 years.
Yeah, well, you're doing the maths at the moment.
I don't have an abacus.
You've got fingers.
That is amazing. But
70s,
I tell you
80s,
what, Jack,
90s, 2000, 2010, 2020.
Yeah, so what did we get?
Well, I was helping
No,
you.
you said, what was it? Hang on, hold your hand up. What did we say? It was at late 70s. Let's say 78. 88, 98, 2008, 2018, 45 years. Right.
Right.
So I think what's really important here is this whole story around, your sort of family and inventing and just making everything out of whatever, is that when I first came here and I had a problem with my sink or whatever, you said, I'll take you to Kmart, and we went out to and you got all the bits and pieces and the parts. And the reason you keep all those bits and parts is because you guys can do stuff like this, which is pretty impressive.
Look, out here, and I give full credit to Will Linky.
Yep.
When he laid out Kmart,
Yep.
He said, look, you got plenty of room. Put this bit, separate and just put the stuff all together.
Yeah.
Don't dump it in a dump because it is a dump thing. He said, just spread it out, it out. And the beauty up here is it doesn't rust.
Yeah.
And a rain on it just freshens it up.
Yeah.
It's, it just takes the dust off it. So, no, spread it out, and it really is
You're just
wonderful.
reusing it all the time. So
Any bits you need, you can get a bit of steel, you can get yourself out of trouble and, run through
Well,
on
I think, and in fact, the pallets, and this is another important point, is the pallets...
they're the ICBs, just if you want a real name for them. But
intercontinental ballistic missiles.
yes.
No, these are referred to, now just while you're here,
Yes.
these are referred to as shuttles.
Shuttles, yeah.
Okay, what does ICB stand for?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, for God's sake.
International
Yes, container
bulk.
International container bulk. So
Jack,
the other thing...
we some things it's
sorry,
better we
sorry.
don't know. so
Just to clarify, definitely not a pallet.
Not a pallet.
No.
I
The
don't...
pallets are the things from CHEP that no one ever returns.
Right. Now, look, no, but this is a great example.
Pallets are the bottom bit.
Sorry, I
without this
thought
on top.
I was talking, but you go.
No. I wouldn't interfere.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Sorry to stop you from interrupting. But the point is you're reusing it. So where you can reuse it, and just takes a bit of creativity and design and now we've got a new communications capability. So